Hi, this is Kevin with KGMJAM, owner Pro Advertisers Club. Another episode of Old School Runescape, Hardcore Iron Man, and I almost died. I'm still alive. I got down to one hit point, and it was by accident. I came over here for the Wizard Tower quest, and I was videotaping, but I started cussing a lot, so I have to discard it. But I can show you the part where I almost died. So let's pull that up and watch. You'll see just how close. Hold on, where is it? There it is. All right, here I am coming into the tower area. Whoa, shit. I did not want to attack you. Oh, shit. I'm going to get killed. I got to run. I'm going to die. Why ain't I running? One hit point left. One hit point left. I did not mean to do that. Hold on. Let me turn that off because I start cussing right after that. But I was going to try to talk to him, and I clicked on it, and didn't not by realizing you need to do the right click first, not the left click. My mistake. I almost paid for it. Let me tell you something. I don't expect to be alive for too long, especially now that I'm doing quest, because it's real safe to sit back there in Lumbridge and just hack on trees and kill goblins and stuff like that. So I lucked out. That's the only answer I can give you. I didn't have any food on me. I had no way to heal, so I ran all the way back to the mill, the flour mill, and just hid there until I got back to 16 hit points and stuff. Then came back, talked to the wizard, got the quest going, and in the previous video I had started the cook quest, and I couldn't figure out how to get milk out of the cows. Okay, very simple. You got to go to the pasture where you can't attack the cows, and it's right next to the main one where you can attack it. Let's see if I can pull it up and show you on the map. And of course this is for people who are new like me. Right here you've got the cows right here. You got the sheep here, the cows here, and then right here in this are cows that you can't attack, but you can milk them. And all you need is a bucket in your inventory. You click on the bucket, and then you click on the cow, just like you do on the cooking range, and then you'll get milk. Okay. Then I got an egg. You get an egg from anywhere. They're just laying on the ground. You got to find chickens, and I think I found mine over here. And then you go back to the cook. So I didn't have that on the video, but that's how I finished it. And then I picked up the quest to come over here. And quest, you're going to spend a lot of time, not unless you're fighting, getting anything, advancing your account. But when you complete it, you get some nice rewards, and experience is one of them. So you're going to want to start doing quests eventually. But getting back to what happened with me, as a hardcore Iron Man, you can only die one time, and it's not the end of the world. You go to being a regular Iron Man. Okay, and you can only die one time as a hardcore Iron Man. So the closest I ever got before was I fought 3 goblins in a row, not paying attention. I got down to 2 hit points, but I only had like 10 hit points at a time. Now I got 16. Now I'm a Dungeons and Dragons player, so I call this hit points. It might be health, might be the official word to use. I don't know. But anyway, that's just a quick update. And please like, subscribe, and follow to see how long I can survive. I'm going to try to teach a lot as I'm learning this game, and I'm playing the game on a Chromebook, $65 Chromebook out of Walmart. You don't need a latest device to play this game, and it's the number 2 MMO in the world right now. Maybe number 1 eventually, because it's really catching on. And I think a lot of it has to do with the accessibility to players, and not to mention it's just a great game. It's if you like building, if you like problem solving, if you like adventuring, it's got all of it. And everybody you see walking around me, if it's not an NPC, it's another player that has come into the game. Like if you start the game and you're in Tutorial Island and these people keep phasing in, those are new players that have just signed up, or old players that have just opened up a new account. And so it's a lot of exploring. Here's the map. I'll show you all I've been to. When you get done with Tutorial Island right here, which is absolutely safe, it's just the basics of the game. Then you teleport to here, Lumbridge. That's where you start at, as far as I know. I don't know if you can start anyplace else. That's where I started at. And then you just spend your time learning everything. You got goblins here to kill. You got cows over here to kill. And you can get your first quest, equipment, and all that. And then I highly recommend, and be careful if you're real low level, okay, but get along the coast here. Get down here to the, what is this? The mining site. You can mine this, and then you got to mine both metals, tin and copper, and then get back over here to the anvil and the smithing, and start doing it that way, because you can get equipment that way and learn a lot and raise your account and stuff like that. And as a hardcore Iron Man, you can use the bank to store equipment. I did not know that until a couple days ago. But you can't use it for anything else. You can't use it to exchange. You got to work your ass off. But thank God they let us store stuff, because now I can go put things somewhere. One more thing before I go. Look at my boots. If you come over to the Wizards Tower, you get free boots. They keep spawning at the same spot. That's another thing I've noticed, is there's free stuff all over the map. If it's highlighted with what it's worth, that means you can pick it up. You can't pick up other players' items that they got from killing a creature unless they drop it. I think if they drop it, you can go get it. But take advantage of that. So now I've got boots, I've got the helmet, I've got the amulet, I'm using a sword and a shield. I need to start remembering to use my prayers. Especially, I just got a new one. Which one is that? Clarity of Thought. Okay, I got to learn the spells. Or actually, it's prayer. It's protections and stuff like that. The spell book I haven't done anything yet with. So I'm going to eventually concentrate on that. The fighting aspect, though, is real simple, real easy. But from what I understand, from what I hear, the spell book is the most powerful. That's where you can do. And I think a lot of it's ranged attack. So be careful clicking, though, because when you're like this and you're real far out, it's especially easy. You'll click there and something will spawn in and you click on it. And now you got to fight. Don't be afraid to run. Live another day. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment, answer questions, good or bad. And thank you for watching, and have a nice day.